Hello, this is Carla DeRosa with Rocket TV with another episode of Real Awesome Wellness.
Because sometimes I even get off of my, I don't always follow
Me
the
too.
melanin diet.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yet still the basis of my regime of what I eat and what I do is very life affirming. And I'm glad that we've been juicing and just eating raw, and it's been amazing. I mean, my vibration is so elevated right now, and we're in Sedona, Arizona. And anyone who has never been to Sedona, would you say it's been a treat?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's talk about that because I'm like, well, where are the black people? This is awesome. It's beautiful. It's so inexpensive, even compared to Atlanta. That's very inexpensive as it relates to, let's say, like LA or New York. And I'm like, the weather is beautiful, and it's so few black people here, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, this is the. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
This is the best kept secret. With your trip here, I just wanted to say, hey, spread the word back in Atlanta. It's not only 115 degrees here in July. We're out here, beautiful weather, sunshine.
Yeah, beautiful.
Living in Phoenix, sunshine about 300 days a year. So it's very good for our melanated skin. So it's another reason why I live in this beautiful state.
Yeah, and the vibration is really high. There's a lot of homage to the Native American heritage in this region, and just the natural beauty. And yeah, I'll definitely come back. I love it. I really, really love it. Of course, I wasn't here in the hot season.
Thankfully so.
Yeah, September, but I don't know. I loved it. I loved it. I had a great time. I went to the Herd Museum, so I learned a lot about Native American culture, and it was just really eye-opening. And it's so clean here. It's like Disney. Like it's no paper on the street. Like no cigarette butts. No. It's like what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy clean.
You're crazy clean. That's a
like,
good way. I like that.
I mean, it is kind of strange. And the architecture is just so unique. It's very a lot of Spanish tile, a lot of stucco, a lot of earth colors. I mean, so like if someone dropped you in the middle of Phoenix or Sedona, it's like you're not on the East Coast, or you're not in Detroit. You're somewhere else. It's very distinct, very beautiful.
Right.
What are some of your favorite things about being in Arizona?
The cleanliness. For sure. The vibration. Most people are just like cool. Everything is just like cool, easygoing.
Yeah,
no
it
drama.
seems really laid back. Like
it's really laid back.
Even the police and the law is like.
Yeah, everybody's like in a cool just zone, and we're just an hour and a half away from Sedona, so this is a high vibrational energy field here where we're sitting right now, even though we're in front of businesses, etc. But this region alone, everything has just been spectacular. I mean, it's just off the charts and incredible here. And for example, we took the rail on Friday, for example, and it's an honor system here, which is unheard of in 20. I mean, even for me, coming from Brooklyn, New York, on those subways, this was just amazing. So explain to our viewers what you experienced when you asked the lady about what happens if I'll let you say.
So first of all, we get on this train. It's like state of the art. Everything's so clean. Yes. Even though it's 3 years old, it looks like it was just built yesterday. Like clean, tight. Everything is so nice. And so someone actually comes up to us to say, "Can I help you get a ticket?" And we're like, "Okay."
Yeah, because this was my first time in, and you had never been here, so.
So then we've been riding all day. No one's checked our tickets. We paid $8 for $4 each round.
No, for all day pass, right? Yeah.
And we're like, okay, no one's ever gonna check our ticket. And I mean, right before we got off, someone checked our ticket, but it was like we could have got off one stop earlier, and it was just like, we just trust that you'll pay. And I asked the lady, I said, So when the security woman swiped my ticket, happens when people don't have a valid ticket, and she says, "Oh, we just ask them to get off the train." Like, of course, like, but you'll tase them or
There's no tasing
beating them.
involved. There's no police call. I mean, they don't even have anything on them. If you notice,
No.
they just had these swipers, and they just go through the aisles. And that was right before we had traveled all day on it, and no one once checked or to see if you were, I guess, legitimately on.
I mean,
The train.
super laid back
Yeah.
here.
And
I mean, the rent is so cheap. You could just come here and chill.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this is
I love it out here. I love, I was born and raised. I lived so many years on the East Coast, Atlanta, North Carolina. But this is a place here. They seem here to trust the citizens are going to do the right thing, especially on the rail, because the rail came 3 years ago, officially out and open, and you just walk on the train. There's no checkpoint of someone scanning your ticket to make sure
metal
you can,
detectors.
nothing. You just get on the train with your bike. They have bike racks where you can, put your bike and sit down. And I mean, I had never been on it because I knew when Paula was coming out that I wanted to explore myself. And so I experienced for the first time. So this is going to be my weekend way to get down to Tempe and some other communities that I have friends. So
Yeah.
thank you for, and for example, right now, this is case in point. So we're in front of this business. The car is just two spaces over. We're pulling power from this, open place that we can pull power. No one has said anything to us to ask us to move. I mean, it's just like, your life is affirmed. And I'm not trying to say we don't have the things that you hear and see with other places. I'm not saying that. But it just seems on the average, everyday deal out here, every experience I think you can almost say that we've had together since you've been out here has been really affirming. There's never been blocks and no and stop.
No. And what I like too is I see so much diversity. See Africans, Indians. You have some tourism, but when I say Indians, I'm saying East Indians. Of course, there's a lot of native people here. It's just very like we went to a Ethiopian restaurant, so it's like it's cool. It's really nice. Let you wrap it up.
Well, I would like to say that it's been an amazing journey for me, living on the East Coast and just affirming my life here in Phoenix. It's been, I mean, it would take like 2 hours just to go over all of the things, spectacular things that have happened in my life in these last 3 years, going into my 4th year here. Just amazingly. And I feel, yes, there are things that come up and you scratch your head, but it really is to elevate you and move you forward. So we don't look at things as a bad or a good. We just look at it as the process. The journey, as Carla always says, the journey. The journey is so important. And we don't say, well, this is a bad experience or good. It's the experience. And once we start, again, neutralizing all these terms that disempower us, that's liberation, that's freedom. Because we have so many things that say, okay, this is what you do, this is where you go, this is how you live, what kind of clothes do you wear. In terms of judgment and, oh, she's wearing this or he's wearing, I mean, it's not even on the vibrational, pull of life, of like, that's so important what I'm wearing. Now, if you go to Los Angeles, that's a whole different, environment. So, of course, those things are a little bit more befitting in the environment. But clearly, here, I have on some hiking boots and my shorts and t-shirt, and Carla's, really in the, Arizona gear herself. So it's just life affirming. I really would really ask any and everyone who's watching this, take a chance. Come out to Phoenix, come out to Sedona, feel the life affirming energy, feel the calmness of the people. It's very, very different. And we all should treat ourselves a trip out here at least once a year, because we have to recalibrate. There's so much going on right now. We have an election in a couple of months, And we don't lay in anything saying it's going to change the world, it's going to change anything, because that's disempowering. So no matter who gets in, you still live your life according to spirit. We got the so befitting, huh? That's the bell tower chimes that ring, I think, on the hour here. So just enjoy. It's very peaceful and wonderful. Right?
Yeah. Thank you so
But thank
much.
you. Come to Phoenix. It's a beautiful place.
All
It
right,
really
we
is.
have to. Maybe we'll orchestrate a wellness trip.
Yes, that would be
here.
awesome.
She's the hostess with the mostest. Thank you, folks. Thank you,
Thank
rock
you.
stars. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye bye. Rock it out.